Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited for today's video because we're going to be doing a review of the new fragrance release from Wilhelm Parfumerie, Sparkling Joe. So this fragrance is an ode to Josephine Baker. She was a famous Broadway dancer in the 1920s and worked for the French resistance during World War II. And in the 50s and 60s, she dedicated her life to fighting segregation and racism. In the United States, in which she passed, she was buried with military honors. A really great homage to Josephine and a great release for National Women's Day. So let's go ahead and talk about the scent because this is absolutely, you guys, I've had this scent for a little while now. I've been wearing it for about 2 weeks and I have just been so enamored by this one. I'm a big fan of Wilhelm bottles. They're just so unique, so different, and they look just so cool on your vanity, on your shelf. Like they're really nice kind of decor pieces. They're very aesthetic. I just love the design of these bottles. So this fragrance was created by Bertrand Duchaufour, capturing the essence of party life. Lightheartedness and fun. This one is boozy, it's sparkling, and the whole entire idea of it is to encapsulate the idea of a 1920s party. A lot of energy, very outgoing, very bubbly, fruity, and just happy. It's such a good mood scent. Definitely one that's going to lift up your spirits. So the notes in this, we have champagne and bergamot with juniper, William pear, fresh ginger and Brett, musk, oakwood, and ambergris. This is just such a captivating perfume. Sweet, it's very sparkling, very bubbling from the get-go. The ginger is very creamy in a way, but it also adds to that sparkling aspect from the champagne. A lot of beautiful pear from the get-go as well. There's nothing better than a perfectly done pear note in a fragrance. It's just a little bit boozy. You definitely get this kind of champagne-esque feel, but it's not over the top. You get more of this bubbliness than necessarily champagne. It's not going to be overwhelmingly boozy. It's kind of like a very nice fruity drink. Very realistic, all the notes in this, and it really captures a happy mood. It has this very kind of fun, Parisian chic side to it that I really like. It's fun and outgoing, but at the same time, it's kind of fashionable. It makes a statement. It's wearable. It's not going to be too casual. Very, very vibrant, charismatic. It's very fun. I love this juicy pear in here. It's just a slight bit tart, but very, very juicy. It smells like spring and summer bottled. It's a stunning daily wear type of scent. It's a little aldehydic in a way, mixed with this really nice kind of pear spritz. A little nuance of something in here, like a stone fruit, something a little bit like, not peachy, but maybe like a nectarine. It's just so well done, and it has this kind of Wilhelm feel to it. I don't know if you guys can relate to this or not, but at least for me, when I smell a fragrance from Wilhelm, I'm very familiar with the brand, and it's just that every fragrance that I smell from them is done in a way that's very unique. Like the scents are very edgy and unique, but there's just something very cool and chic about all of them. They all generally have something very likable about them, but there's also something about all of the fragrances from Wilhelm that are just pushing the envelope a little, pushing the boundaries, and I really like that about the brand. This one definitely has that feeling in it, but it's not going to be as polarizing as some of the other fragrances from this house are, especially like their past release, Faces of Francis. I feel like that was one that people either really loved or they didn't really appreciate. For me, it was a love. I love that pistachio and kind of smoky oud, and the saffron in Faces of Francis as well is totally my jam. But this definitely, it has that very cool vibe, but it's not going to be so polarizing. It's very enjoyable. If you are someone that loves champagne notes and scents, you love pear, this is one that needs to be on the top of your to try list. It's pretty simple as well. Just like a very nice, bright pear spritz is the best way to describe this. It is linear on one hand, but it's not boring whatsoever. I feel like the performance of this is absolutely perfect. Like I said, I've been wearing this for a few weeks now, really enjoying it. It's going to last for the entire party. You're gonna get easily around anywhere from 5 to 7, maybe even 8 hours if you spray your clothes, and you're going to get a good decent projection for the first couple hours. And then after that, it does come a little bit closer to the skin, but it's still there. So when someone comes in for a hug or a kiss on the cheek, they're going to smell it and they're going to really appreciate it, especially when you're giving those like goodbye hugs and kisses after a party. It's a great great way to end the night, very memorable. So the question is, who is this fragrance for? I think that this is unisex. It's fruity, but it's not overly sweet. Very natural sweetness as well, coming from that William pear. It's not like a very strong vanillic type of sweetness. It's just a very natural pear. And I think a man could easily wear this, especially if they like kind of boozy, sparkling scents with champagne. Like if you are a fan of something like Chicago High from Wilhelm, I think you'll really enjoy wearing this. It's just done in such a cool, edgy way, but still very wearable, super enjoyable. Like I've been saying, Wilhelm's signature style. It's a great house to try if you want to smell very elevated and unique and a little bit edgy. And once again, some of the coolest bottles in the game. It's really an amazing scent for the spring and summer, especially for attending parties, for occasions and celebrations, birthdays, weddings, brunches, anything like that. You definitely need to check out Sparkling Joe, which is available over at Twisted Lily to try a sample or to get a bottle. And you can use my code Erica10 for 10% off. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment below if you're interested in Sparkling Joe or if you tried it. I would love to know your feedback. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.